Life can feel like a relentless storm, constantly battling to keep our heads above water, juggling endless responsibilities, dreams, and the everyday chaos. The noise, the pressure, the demands, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. But what if I told you that the key to transforming this chaos into something more manageable, into a life filled with calm, control, and fulfillment, lies not in seeking external success or perfection, but in small, meaningful habits that ground you in the present moment? What if I told you that the path to peace, strength, and clarity in this storm can be found through the timeless wisdom of Stoic philosophy? These ancient teachings offer practical insights that are not about retreating from life's challenges, but meeting them with resilience, focus, and mindfulness. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to share the 7 habits that completely reshaped my life in just 1 week. These are not lofty, abstract principles, but actionable habits that gave me the tools to navigate life with grace, clarity, and a sense of purpose. By the end of this, you'll realize that transforming your life doesn't require drastic upheavals. It requires small, consistent shifts that align you with timeless truths. So let's dive in, because the journey to a more fulfilling life begins right here, right now. And before we begin, if you find value in what we're discussing today, please take a moment to subscribe. Don't skip any part of this video, because each moment contains insights that could change your life. Let's get started. Habit 1. Embrace the power of morning silence. For many of us, mornings can feel like the hardest part of the day. We groggily hit the snooze button, dreading the inevitable rush of the day ahead. But what if I told you that the very first decision you make, the one between getting up or staying in bed, could transform the course of your day? The Stoics taught that the way we begin our day shapes how we face the world. Waking up early before the world starts stirring offers a unique opportunity to cultivate a sense of calm and control. In those quiet early hours, the world feels still. There's a sense of peace that's untouched by the noise of external demands. As Marcus Aurelius once said, "The dawn has secrets to tell you." And those secrets, they are found in the moments of stillness before the rush of the day begins. Imagine waking up just as the sun rises, before the world begins its frenetic pace. In these early moments, there is a kind of serenity that sets the tone for the day. Instead of jumping straight into a barrage of to-dos, take a few minutes to simply breathe. Practice gentle stretches, not to get your heart racing, but to reconnect with your body, to become aware of your breath, and to prepare yourself mentally and physically for the day ahead. This is not about rigorous exercise, but about grounding yourself in the present moment, creating a sense of balance before the external world demands your attention. From there, take a moment to plan your day, but not in the usual way. Instead of simply making a checklist, set intentions through a Stoic lens. Reflect on what lies ahead, and think about how you will approach each challenge with focus, calm, and purpose. Consider what truly matters, your values, your priorities, and how you can stay aligned with them, no matter what distractions or obstacles arise. This practice of rising early isn't about simply gaining more time. It's about creating a foundation of peace and clarity that influences everything that follows. By embracing the quiet power of the morning, you approach the day not with haste, but with intention. And with this shift, you'll find that your entire day unfolds with greater focus and purpose. Habit 2. Practice. Mindful acceptance of the things you can't control. One of the most valuable lessons the Stoics teach is the importance of distinguishing between what is within our control and what is not. This simple yet profound shift in perspective can radically change the way we experience life. For most of us, It's easy to get caught up in worrying about things beyond our control. We stress over other people's actions, the unpredictability of life, or external circumstances that we cannot change. But once I learned to embrace the Stoic practice of accepting what I cannot control, I experienced a profound shift in my approach to life's challenges. The Stoics understood that external events, whether good or bad, are outside our control. However, our responses to them are entirely within our power. By accepting this, we free ourselves from the unnecessary burden of trying to control the uncontrollable. Instead, we focus on the one thing that we can change, ourselves. Whenever I encounter a challenge or obstacle, I now pause and ask myself, what can I control in this situation? The answer is usually my reaction. I can't change the actions of others, nor can I control the events unfolding around me. But I can control how I respond. And that's where my power lies. This practice of mindful acceptance has taught me to approach life's challenges with equanimity. When things go wrong, whether it's an argument with a colleague, a setback in a project, or a change in my personal life, I no longer waste time on frustration or anger. Instead, I remind myself that these things are outside of my control, and I focus on how I can choose to respond in a calm, constructive way. Habit 3. Cultivate gratitude. Everyday gratitude is a central theme in Stoic philosophy, and for good reason. The Stoics taught that by focusing on what we have, rather than what we lack, we can cultivate a deep sense of fulfillment and peace. In a world that constantly pushes us to strive for more, gratitude offers a powerful antidote to discontent. Every morning I take a moment to reflect on what I am grateful for. And I don't just focus on the big things, like my health, my relationships, or my career. I also pay attention to the smaller, often overlooked moments that make life rich. A warm cup of coffee in the morning, the smile of a stranger, the sound of birds chirping outside my window. These small moments of joy add up. And by recognizing them, I train my mind to focus on abundance rather than scarcity. This practice has made a huge difference in my life. Instead of constantly chasing after more, I've learned to appreciate what I already have. And this shift in focus has brought a deep sense of contentment and peace. Gratitude doesn't just make us feel good, it also strengthens our resilience. When faced with difficult situations, gratitude helps me maintain perspective. Even in moments of adversity, I remind myself that there is always something to be thankful for, no matter how small. And this practice of finding gratitude in every situation has made it easier to face challenges with a positive outlook. Habit 4. Focus on what's truly important. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to get swept up in the pursuit of external goals, promotions, material success, validation from others, and forget what truly matters. But the Stoics taught that a meaningful life is not about accumulating wealth or accolades. It's about living according to your values and focusing on what brings lasting fulfillment. For me, this meant taking a step back and reevaluating my priorities. I realized that my time is my most precious resource, and I wanted to spend it on things that truly matter: relationships, personal growth, and meaningful work. By focusing on what's truly important, I've been able to filter out distractions and eliminate the unnecessary noise that once consumed my attention. This habit has been transformative. Instead of chasing after fleeting achievements, I now focus on nurturing the things that contribute to my long-term happiness and well-being. I spend more time with loved ones, dedicate time to personal development, and engage in work that aligns with my values. By focusing on what truly matters, I've found a sense of fulfillment that goes beyond external success. Habit 5. Practice journaling to reflect on your day. Journaling is one of the most powerful tools in the Stoic toolkit. By reflecting on your thoughts, actions, and emotions, you can gain clarity, insight, and perspective. This practice helps you process your experiences and align your actions with your values. Each evening, I sit down and reflect on my day. I ask myself questions like, what went well today? What challenges did I face, and how did I respond? Did I live according to my principles? This practice allows me to assess my behavior, acknowledge areas for improvement, and celebrate small victories. Journaling has also helped me detach from the events of the day. When I look back at my entries, I often realize that the things I thought were so important in the moment were not as significant as I had believed. This helps me gain perspective and find peace, even after a stressful day. Habit 6. Embrace adversity as an opportunity for growth. The Stoics taught that adversity is not something to be avoided, but something to be embraced. They believed that challenges provide opportunities for growth, strength, and wisdom. By reframing adversity as a chance to develop, this shift in mindset has been incredibly empowering. When faced with difficulties, I no longer feel helpless or defeated. Instead, I feel capable and strong, knowing that I have the power to learn and grow from every challenge life throws my way. Habit 7. Live according to nature. The Stoics believed that living according to nature means accepting the natural order of things and aligning our lives with reason. This doesn't mean abandoning our personal goals or desires. Rather, it means accepting the world as it is and working with it, not against it. In practical terms, this habit means embracing the present moment and finding harmony with the world around me. I've learned to accept things that I cannot change, like the weather, the actions of others, or the course of events. Instead of resisting these things, I now work with them, adapting to life as it unfolds. By living in accordance with nature, I've found peace in accepting life's ebbs and flows. I no longer waste energy trying to control everything. Instead, I focus on responding to life's challenges with wisdom, patience, and flexibility. By incorporating these 7 habits into my life, I've been able to navigate the complexities of modern existence with greater resilience, clarity, and fulfillment. The Stoic philosophy has shown me that happiness doesn't come from external success or perfect conditions. It comes from how we choose to respond to life's challenges. If you're ready to transform your life, start with just one of these habits. Stick with it, and over time, you'll begin to notice profound changes in your mindset, actions, and overall sense of peace. Remember, the journey to a more fulfilling life starts with small, intentional steps, and every moment you spend cultivating these habits brings you closer to living the life you've always wanted. So as you go forward,